Monica, Rebecca, a pleasure to be speaking with you both again. I'll throw the first one to Rebecca. Sad that the show is ending, but how much of this final season did you have in mind when you started writing it?
When I started writing the show 3 years ago, or started writing season
Uh,
3?
Writing the show 3 years ago,
Oh,
did
okay,
you
yeah.
know how it was going to end and where it was going to go?
Not entirely, but I definitely had big sort of like archetypal moves in my mind for most of the main characters. So I think, and I think those all pretty much held. I think of writing as very sort of mathematical. There's, you know,
Sure.
top like things have a geometry, I guess you'd say. So I kind of knew how things would who would end up on top and bottom and that kind of thing. So that ended up mostly holding, I would say.
Well, on that same topic, Monica, fantastic work that you've done throughout the series. That is a compliment. There's no but or clickbait kind of thing.
Thank you.
How much did you know about where it was heading towards season 3 at the beginning of the show?
I don't know anything as an actor. I read the scripts when they're ready to be read. So I had no idea how this would go. It's as exciting for me as it is for the viewer, because I was learning as Rebecca, was ready to share the stories with us. It's so fun not knowing the end. Like there's no other way to do it as an actor. Like it's important for me to be surprised. It's important for me to not judge the character, and not quite know where this goes, so that I can explore every possibility as the actor. Does that make sense?
It makes total sense. So you, like us, were finding out about the season pickups when they were happening.
Oh yeah. I mean, it maybe like a few minutes before you, but yeah.
I mean, we gave her time to read the script. She wasn't like
they give me time to like take a few photos in front of the new billboard.
Yeah.
But bottom line is Monica does the work, and Rebecca, looking back on an acclaimed show like this, for some people that they would hang their hat on that, and the rest of the life you would see them at the bar and they'd be like, I made Hightown. No, not you. You're not sitting on your laurels. Are we allowed to know what's next for you, or is it all Hightown forever, the Hightown cruise, etc.?
No, I have a couple things in the hopper, but the one that I'm allowed to talk about is a new show for STARZ called The Hunting Wives. It's based on a novel of the same name, takes place in Texas, and we're going to be shooting that this year. So I'm very excited.
Wow, shooting in Texas?
No, actually.
These days, you never know where the thing is filmed. Here in Long Beach, Long Island, sometimes they film here and they say it's Massachusetts, sometimes it's Florida, sometimes it's Utah. You never know. So I'm looking forward to that. And Monica, are we allowed to know what's next, or is it you have to wait for the Hollywood Reporter embargo lift?
The embargo lift. Yeah, there's a few things happening. But right now I'm excited to keep working with STARZ. As a director, I'm directing Raising Kanan coming up. I'm doing another Power Force, and I'm excited to stay in that Lionsgate family. So I'm trying to do a little bit more directing, as well as hopefully maybe developing down the road. And I'd love to keep acting in TV series and features.
Okay, so follow-up question to that. As somebody who has the pleasure of doing all the Power junkets, do you have a favorite book of Power? Is it the Raising Kanan?
I think so. Mostly because I'm like such a geek for period pieces. And so I love that era, and I'm excited to play in that era. I've never done anything in that location in New York or in that era. So I'm excited for Raising Kanan.
And the last question, the last word goes to Rebecca. Do you get to vacation anytime soon, or is this STARZ just keep you busy all the time and no vacations?
Well, I just got my passport renewed after not having a passport for a few years. So yes, hopefully I will get to go out of the country or out of town. But I'm going to be busy for a little while. But don't worry, I have a great life, and don't you worry about me.
She's in high demand. Okay, she's not going to be taking a vacation for the next 15 years.
You both are. Well, the bottom line, thank you for your time. Congrats on the new season. Congrats on the series, and looking forward to everything that's to come from both of you.
Thank you.
Paltrocast.